Well, anytime you go on any cruise, you're always looking forward to the food that you get on board. Well, on Disney Cruise Line, room service is something that you get for free. Of course, you'll want to tip the person that comes in and brings you the food. And of course, on most cruise ships, you can get a breakfast continental type of thing for free, much like you do here on Disney. However, for the rest of the day, they have a menu that you can order up, and you can order certain things and get it delivered to your room. Well, in this specific video, we're first going to go through the breakfast items and show you some of the things that we got and show you the menu. And then we're going to show you the menu for the rest of the day that's available 24 hours except for that breakfast time. And then we're going to show you some of the food that we got and our opinion of that food. So come on along with us. Let's first look at that breakfast food.
Additionally, here's the little thing you put out on your door. You put it out every morning. You can put it out, for starting day 2 all the way through the next to last day of the cruise. The last day of the cruise, they do not have this. You just put your room number, your name, the number of people. Then on the back, these are the types of things you get to choose from, and you see all the times. It can start as early as 5 o'clock, go all the way to 9:30. Get your juices, your breads and pastries. And you can see all different sorts of things there. The same type of stuff you can go up to Cabanas and get. The various condiments, all the cold cereals, and I must say there's some additional cold cereals upstairs at Cabanas that you can get if that's what you want. The different types of milks and the different types of beverages. So really pretty good. Just make sure and tip those folks when they bring it. But a good start to your cruise mornings. This morning they brought us breakfast on Pixar Day at Sea. And this is what this looks like. And we have a very limited amount we got today. We get this almost every morning, but today we're going to Palo. And therefore we didn't get as much. But I always like getting my coffee. They bring you coffee and however many cups you need, they'll do that. We got Frosted Flakes, but there's a whole wide variety of things. You got to understand at breakfast time, you must put the little thing out on your door. You cannot order it up, and you can't order eggs and things like that. You go up to Cabanas for that. Now the rest of the day, you can order burgers and chicken and salads and all that. But during breakfast, it's the continental breakfast that you can order, but of course you're going to tip the person that brings it. We got Frosted Flakes. Got a couple of things of orange juice. Got some milk. I'm not sure what we got here. Looks like we have some jelly and some butter, and in the middle just a couple of pastries. Some of the time I get bagels, or I get toast and jelly and stuff, but that's a basic of what you get for breakfast. You can order of course as little or as much as you want. The main thing for me is just to get a little bit, get the coffee and get that going, and sometimes I skip breakfast anyway, but it's a good start to a day that they bring to you. You set the time. I think it goes all the way to 9:30, or the 9 to 9:30 grouping that you can actually order up.
Now let's take a look at the normal room service menu, the one that is outside of the breakfast time frame. I've gone in and I've taken screenshots of what you see when you're actually on the ship. You go in, you pull open the app, you see the items that are available. Now the one thing that's kind of strange on Disney is that you cannot order these online. You actually have to call a person and tell them that you want any one of these items, and they will get it to you. The one thing I wanted to note as well, as along with what I'm showing you, is you can get other items not seen. I know you can get the Uncrustable peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You can also get the Mickey bar and things like that. There really is a lot you can get complimentary. You can see some of these items or not, but let's look at some of the items that we got when we were on the Disney Fantasy. It's lunchtime.
Yep.
And we've ordered 2 or 3 or 4 things just to get ready for, just to have something. Let's put it there. Who does? First one, this looks warm. Oh my. These are the chicken wings that my wife loves. That's the main reason we got room service right now.
Yes.
Was to get these chicken wings.
Only place you can get them.
Really the only place you can get them. There's probably I bet you can go to one of the bars, maybe O'Gill's or something. I don't know.
I don't think you
Okay, let's take that. Has the, this must be the honey mustard
and blue cheese.
and the blue cheese. Also, we asked for some ranch, some mustard, and some ketchup for some other things we're having. So yay. The second thing, and I'll just open this up. This is the hamburger with French fries. Honestly, that looks like a really good burger. We've gotten the one down in Flo's V8, and the bun wasn't quite as charred the same way as this one. Okay, I think that's going to be a win. This is cold. Oh, this is cake of the day, and I think you heard somebody say what this is. It's some type of Nutella. We saw this up in Cabanas a little bit earlier as well. Of course, it's a better presentation right here, so that's really cool. I'm sure that will be yummy. And the very last thing,
Ooh,
I believe it's called All Hands on Deck.
that's a good one.
And you just never do know what you're going to get. There's always a Baby Bell, but there looks like some blue cheese maybe, or
Yeah.
and a celery stick, and a little of this, and a little of that, and some grapes, and some cheddar cheese, and some crackers.
Yum.
So overall, at this lunch visit here, I think we have a lot of good things to choose from. Yum yum. Here's a word to the wise: when they give you honey mustard and mustard, make sure that when you put something on your burger that it's actually the mustard and not the honey mustard, unless that's what you want. I guess it's not what I wanted. Now this hamburger, very good. The bun is toasted. You can see the condiments they bring. You can also ask them to bring mustard and ketchup. Excellent. The fries, decent enough. Next thing up is this All Hands on Deck. I can live without this. I know a lot of people like to get this with wine. Basic cheese, crackers, grapes. If that's your thing, great. I know a lot of folks love it. We love the wings. They comes with honey mustard, which is a little bit strange. But we then order up ranch to go with it. This is the main reason we got room service this day, and we get it every time. And the last thing we're showing you here is the cake of the day. It changes. Most of the time, it's kind of a light cake, very fluffy cake. I always enjoy it, but it's a good thing to order to end up your meal. So let's see what we have here today. Another day at lunch. We've ordered some things and probably a few extra things just to see how they would look and taste. Again, complimentary. You tip your person that comes in and brings it, but it's complimentary. So the first thing is the chicken tenders and fries. It appears that it comes with some ketchup and some barbecue sauce maybe. Okay, so that's the first thing. So you probably can go up on deck and get that very same thing, I would think, in Flo's or somewhere like that. Cabanas is closed, so not that. Okay, here's the one thing we have ordered before, and we love the chicken wings. So there's the chicken wings. Comes with blue cheese and honey mustard. And my wife is like, why in the world do you put honey mustard on there? We order ranch on the side. I figure that's what's in this little container right here, is the ranch. The next thing we ordered up, oh, the hot dog. Looks like your basic hot dog. The bun does look like it's grilled or something with mustard and ketchup, and I'm smelling the sauerkraut in a major way. It's kind of interesting how smelly that sauerkraut was. Next up is the BLT. BLT with some chips, and you get that little bit of sauerkraut, a little bit of coleslaw with it. Okay. I cut all the edges off of it. That'll be interesting. The last one we ordered is the grilled cheese. Comes with chips and coleslaw. Okay, so we're going to dive in and see how it all is. Okay, you can see the items that were brought in on this day. The middle item there is the BLT. The BLT, good enough. I mean, the crust was cut off of it. You get chips with it. You get that little slaw. It was acceptable. Would I order it every time? Probably not. Then there's the chicken fingers with fries. They're always very good. Reminds me a lot of what you get up at Flo's V8. But then again, it's something that if you want to have it in your room, watch as you sail along, an excellent item you can get on room service. Next items up here, you can see the grilled cheese sandwich. It is a very basic grilled cheese sandwich, but if that's what you want, you can see the bread is lightly toasted. It's good enough with those fries and slaw. The hot dog is the meat of the hot dog's very good. The bun wasn't stale or anything, but it was just your basic hot dog on a bun with fries. And last but not least, our favorite in this room service are those wings that come with honey mustard. Again, remember to get ranch or something else if that is what you prefer. Well, folks, that was our view of room service on the Disney Fantasy. We love the concept of free room service, the breakfast continental items, the basics to get your day started. Maybe even before you go to real breakfast, you can get that delivered to you. And then the rest of the day, it's wonderful to have that menu that's complimentary that you can have delivered to you of all those various items. If you just want to stay in your room, or if you miss dinner or whatever the reason, you have this option to get some food. Hope you enjoyed our view of the Disney Fantasy room service.